Hey y'all, I hope everybody's had a great week. Um, in this video, to be honest with you, I was out walking through my garden this morning. I found one massive cucumber that I missed a couple days ago. And I also found one ripened tomato. Normally, I think I've told y'all before, I usually, as soon as my tomatoes start to ripen even a little, I go ahead and pick them because the birds will destroy my tomatoes. Makes no difference if they have bird feed, if they have water. I sat there and watched a cardinal this morning going from plant to plant, pecking my green tomatoes, which is what prompted me to go outside. And this one here, as you can tell, it's kind of scratched. This one was hidden between another green tomato and the stake. So it was kind of pushed up against the stake, but because of where it was, either the bird couldn't see it or he couldn't get to it, and I certainly didn't see it. This is a Streets of Broken Lanterns tomato. It's a Russian variety. It is delicious. I've only had one so far. So, we're going to make a cucumber, tomato, and onion salad. Now, normally I would cut up a fresh onion for this little salad, but I've already got pickled red onions that we just made. So it makes more sense to me to use these because these are probably going to make it even better. I also have a little bit of dill here. We're going to add some dill. Garlic powder. I like garlic powder in my cucumber, tomato, and onion salad. We have salt. We have pepper. And my favorite ingredient, balsamic red vinegar. That is exactly 1 tablespoon. Don't need any more than that. I am of the opinion that, well, I like just a little bit of the vinegar flavor in each one of my little things. Now, clearly the onions are already pickled. But for the cucumber and the tomato, I don't like them just slathered in the vinegar. I just like just to taste a hint, kind of like any other salad. So, first thing I'm going to do is chop up my cucumber. So I have taken most of the peeling off the cucumber. I left a little bit just because I think it's pretty. But this cucumber has a lot of juice in it. So I'm going to slice it pretty thin. But since this cucumber has so much juice, I'm going to put it in a strainer here. And to speed this up, I'm probably going to just use a paper towel, honestly, and dry these cucumbers off just a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see how much juice is down here. Now, normally, I would just let these sit in a colander of some type. You can see I just put a bowl underneath it. I would let these sit for probably at least an hour. I mean, maybe 2 hours to let all that juice drain out of the cucumber. But for time's sake, I'm going to get a paper towel and I'm going to blot these dry. And then we'll slice up the tomato. Now, normally, being completely honest with you, I would use an English cucumber to make my cucumber salad with. For a few reasons. It's much bigger, so you can use much less cucumbers, but it has little tiny seeds in it. The skin is much softer. You don't even have to peel those if you don't want to, but it's just better for a cucumber salad. But I'm the only person eating this, so, and I didn't want to let my one little cucumber out there go to waste. So, all right, so our tomato. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love this tomato variety. This is the first time I've ever grown this, and I will definitely be growing it from now on. It's delicious. It's holding up through our insane heat. And so, let's see. I'm going to slice these pretty thin since I only have I've got a couple of more tomatoes just about ripe, and I'll add these to it, tomorrow. Since I'm the only person eating it. Oh, I want to pop that in my mouth, if I'm being honest with you. So, this is going to be a very juicy cucumber tomato onion salad. Now, if I was making this for a lot of people or for a get-together, anything like that, I would use cherry tomatoes. And I would probably leave them whole, honestly, because some people don't like tomatoes. But most people I find that don't like tomatoes usually still like cucumber and or onions. Also need a fork. All right, let's move that out of our way. Oh, this is going to be so good. Okay. Now let's get out some of our pickled onions. Pickled red onions at that. Now, because these are pickled, I'm not going to add a whole lot of them. I may actually go back and still cut up a yellow onion and add it in here. You can use any color onion that you like. Vidalia onion is really Vidalia is really good in this because of its sweetness. Look how pretty. This is so pretty. We got pink, we got red, and we got green. I've never made one with pickled red onions before, so I am looking forward to this. All right, now let's add in our goodies. We'll get that little piece of skin off. That tomato. Okay, we're gonna add. I think y'all can even see. That would help. There you go. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of salt, not much. If you haven't tried this before with garlic powder, highly recommend it. Not a lot, just a little splash. Got to have pepper. Gonna add in just a little bit of dill. That's like 1/4 of a teaspoon. Very, very little. And the star, at least for my cucumber salad, is balsamic vinegar. I absolutely love that flavor. Now, normally, I would let this sit in the fridge somewhere between 2 to 4 hours. Oh, this looks so good. On these really, really hot days, and it is so hot here in the deep south. I don't know where y'all are, but this is, whew. The older I get, the less I can handle these temps. Now, I'll show you how pretty it is. It is so pretty. You can see the dill, you can see the black pepper. We got a little garlic powder in there, a little bit of salt. Very, very ripe tomato. And those pickled red onions we made. So we're going to get some onion. We're going to get us a little chunk of tomato. And see if we can find a little, yeah, let's get that little thin piece of cucumber right there. Got a little more. Okay, there we go. I went and slung my tomato off. Now then, That looks so pretty to me. Mm, 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 mm. Besides pickled, this is about the only way I eat cucumbers, just being honest with you. This is so good. It's cold, it's refreshing. You can taste a hint of the vinegar, a hint of the garlic, the salt. Now, a lot of people will add sugar in theirs. I don't do the sugar in mine, but you can make it any way you want, and it's just absolutely delicious. And honestly, I think these pickled red onions make this even better than I could have hoped for. Mm. Yeah, that is so good. I was actually a little bit concerned about the pickled onions, but I think from now on, I will always use my pickled onions in this. Mm. Now, this is still a little juicier, honestly, than I would like. I like just to taste just a hint of the balsamic vinegar. But since we already had pickled onions in here, it was, impossible not to have it pretty vinegary. That's why I only used a tablespoon of the balsamic vinegar. Mm. And then the garlic just kicks it up to a whole new level. Y'all give this a try. Cucumber, tomato, pickled red onion, a little bit of dill, a little bit of garlic, a little salt, a little pepper. I'm telling you, this is fantastic. Thank y'all for watching.